Alright guys, welcome to the channel. We tried to make a video on this and the computer completely crashed. What is this? It's a little tiny airplane. It's a CAP-4. This is for 2024. There is a couple different liveries that come with it here. Sorry about that little squint. I just had to do some thumbnail work. It has 65 cruising speed of 65 knots, 42 gallons per hour. That's a lot of fuel burn for such a small aircraft. I looked at the specs of this thing, and it says it's 21 feet, 10 inches length. It has a 6 feet and 5 inches tall, a wingspan of 33 feet and 2 inches, and a power of a Franklin 4AC4 cylinder air-cooled flat 4-piston engine that produces up to 65 horsepower. That's the real-world stat with 2 blades. Max altitude 12,999 feet. Who would have guessed? It doesn't do that. There's no way this thing could get up that high. But we're going to try to fly it today. It doesn't have flaps. It's a very basic aircraft. Might be a good one to learn how to fly, you know, if you wanted to. Let's try it on the ground. We'll go check out the area here. Let's go in San Antonio since, you know, this is where we are from. I noticed that it had a glitch on the ground. So, hopefully it doesn't crap out on my computer again. Here, we'll put it over here. I tried to make a video of this, and it completely froze my computer last time, so it does have a glitch. I wouldn't recommend flying this one. It does not start up cold and dark, as far as I know, so far. Maybe when they update Microsoft Flight Simulator, maybe it will work again. I don't know. You know, who's to say, right? If you guys are new to this channel, consider subscribing. We're checking out all the freeware single-engine aircrafts in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. We also just did a series of jets. I have a couple more to go with the jets. We did all the double propeller engines, and now we're moving to the single engines. We got a couple turboprops. We'll be checking out the PC-24, which I did a test flight of. That plane is pretty cool. If I could learn how to fly that in 2024, I would be pretty happy with that. I'm looking forward to getting the twin engines in the simulator again. We did get the Duke in here, but it's not working. It's still crapped out. This one, all you have to do is take off the pitot heat cover. Very basic. As you can see, even walking around this is still very glitchy. I don't know if it's just a lot of users online or what's going on with this lately. If you click this, it will throw the engine. Just so you know, it will start up. Your magnetos left and right are right there. You got your very basic control here of your throttle. You have your mixture down here and your fuel cabin heat, I guess, from the engine. Very, very basic. And then you have, of course, your radio, COM1. And then this is your ident. Then you have your vertical speed. You have your airspeed indicator. You have your RPMs, your temperature outside. And I think that's your outside temperature. Your barometric pressure, you know, and all that fun stuff. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get the party started, boys. Oh, we actually got it working. Cool. All right, let's not break it. Whoa, whoa, we're already flying. You know what? Why not? Okay, you see? So, right there is what I wanted to show you. So, as soon as, if you start this on cold and dark, it will not work for some reason. If you put power in the throttle, it shuts it off. Watch. I'm not touching it. Watch. Power all the way up. If I bring it back, it starts to increase. So there's a bug in this one. But it froze my computer last time, so I wouldn't recommend flying this just yet. It is pretty cool aircraft. But it's definitely not worth it to break your computer and have all the frustration for such a little tiny aircraft. Unless you're into this plane, go for it. In my opinion, it's a piece of crap they just threw in there for free right now. Hopefully they get better. I don't even know what the developer is of this aircraft. I think they just kind of threw it in there. But it's It's not good. I'm not going to be, you know, listen, I love aviation. This is not to discredit anybody or talk bad about anybody. It's just, it is what it is. If it sucks, it sucks. Look at all the glitching. I don't know what the heck is going on in my simulator. I don't know if it's this plane or the simulator itself. Here we go. We're already up. No flaps needed. It's a beautiful looking plane. It flies good. It handles good. It just has glitches on startup. And that's about it. I mean, other than that, it looks amazing. It flies great. You know, like very functional. You know, avionics work. So I don't know. I mean, like, you know, the only thing I could say is like, look, let's try to do a stall. Power on stall. If you bring the nose up here. It drops the left wing there. Alright. And now power off stall. Bring the nose back. And drops the nose. Alright. There we go. Hopefully I don't crash. Here we go. A little bit of power. Not a bad plane. I'm not going to spend too much time on it just because, you know, it's very basic and it still has bugs. So I definitely would not recommend trying it yet. However, you know, they're supposed to update this Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Maybe it's that. I'm not 100% sure. But it does fly relatively well. And the sounds are great. It's just a couple of things I noticed. Like if you start it cold and dark, it messes up your computer. I'm gonna end the video because I don't want it to freeze my computer again. But I would definitely try it. See if you like it. Just beware to start it cold and dark. Let's land this bad boy here. And I like the sounds of it. When you land it, it goes burp, burp, burp. If you land it hard, it sounds like you landed it hard. And here's the animation of the shutdown. A little engine, so tiny and cute. Not a bad plane. Once they get the bugs worked out of it, I think it will be a lot better. We're already getting blown from the wind. You see that? I put the brake on. It doesn't want to stay on. Alright. Well, anyway, guys, that is the CAP-4. Thank you guys so much for watching. Consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.